Hello everybody, welcome back to our channel for Vlogmas Day 20. It is currently 7:51 at night because I just got home from work and I didn't really have time to vlog before I went to work this morning. So it was a pretty good day. It was my first day of 5, so yay! Overall, it wasn't a bad day. I was training again today and it wasn't that bad. But I am happy that it's over. I'm happy to be home. Posey is greeting me. Hi, sweetie. This is her favorite cardboard scratchy thing. What are you up to? Did you miss me today? Yeah? You're so sweet. Like I said, I just got home from work, so I'm going to change out of my scrubs, and then Josh and I are going to go to the movie theater to go watch Star Wars Rise of Skywalker, which is the end of the whole Skywalker saga, which I think is kind of crazy. Granted, I've only been watching Star Wars for like the past 4 years, but still, just to think that it's been going on for so long and that now it's finally ending is kind of crazy. Before we go to the movies, we're gonna go to Target and pick up an online order that I put in while I was at work today for gingerbread houses, because I feel like it's not Christmas unless I decorate a gingerbread house, and I thought that that would be something fun that we could do together. We might not do it tonight, but we're definitely gonna do it before Christmas. It has to be done. So we're gonna go pick those up, we're gonna go to the movies, and then we're gonna come home and we will tell you what we thought about the movie when we get back. Alrighty, so we just got back from the movie. So we have recliners at our movie theater that we go to, and the back of my braid is looking a little ridiculous. Is that not the craziest thing ever? They're the ones that like recline all the way out so you can like lay all the way flat, and my hair got all crazy. So what happened was I said that we were gonna go to Target, but like right before we were about to leave to go to the movies, Josh pulled up our tickets on his phone. 2 or 3 months ago he bought these tickets and he got them like on the Regal app, and today, like right before we went to the movies, he pulled them up on his phone to like put them in his Apple Wallet, and it said that they were expired, which was like over an hour before the movie even started. It had the records of him buying the tickets on the phone, but for whatever reason it said that we couldn't use the tickets, which was very, very weird. And so like we decided to skip going to Target so that we could get to the movie theater as quick as possible, because we went to the last Avengers premiere at our movie theater in town and it was insane. Like it was so packed that we had to park like on the top floor of the parking garage, and there was like lines like 10-15 people long for the concession stand. Like each line was that long. It was insane. And so he was worried that he knew he had to go to talk to customer service before we could watch the movie because our tickets wouldn't scan. And so he was like super stressed that the line was going to be super, super long for customer service. And so we bypassed Target. So I'll have to go get that tomorrow, and then we can make our gingerbread houses. But we get there, there's really not that many people there. There's one person talking to the lady at customer service, but like they were just chatting. She wasn't helping him with anything. So we walk up and Josh is like, hey, like these are my tickets, it says they're expired, and he was like concerned there was going to be like some sort of crazy issue. She just looks at it, she goes, yeah, we've had a really weird day. Here, grabs the phone, like jots down the code or whatever, and then like 2 like physical tickets print. And she goes, here you go, if you have any more issues, at least you have the physical ticket, so it doesn't even matter. And we were like, well, that was fast. So we had like 30-45 minutes before the movie even started. So our movie theater was built probably like a year ago. It's like really new and it's like really nice, thank goodness, because all the other movie theaters in town are disgusting. So we went to the concession stand, we got some pretzels, and we just like sat in like, they had like a bar area. We were thinking about getting a drink just to like celebrate the last of the Star Wars movies, but all the drinks sounded gross. Like they had like specials for the movie premiere, but they were all this like not good alcohol that was like $9 or $10 a drink, and we were like, yeah, it's just a waste of money, let's just get some pretzels. And so we got some pretzels and we sat in the bar and it was really nice. The pretzels were super good, and the mustard that they had on the side to dip was super. The timing ended up working out perfectly. As soon as we finished our pretzels, we got our large popcorn and our large Coke Zero, like we always do before any movie. Then we watched the movie. Our thoughts on it, I think that I would give it an 8.5 out of 10. Josh, what would you give it? 7.5? My personal thought, well, see, I don't know as much about Star Wars as Josh does, but my personal thought was it was the least obvious Star Wars I've ever seen, in the sense of there was a lot of like twists and turns that I didn't anticipate would be happening. Normally I feel like Star Wars is really predictable. I feel like several of them followed the same exact formula, and this one I feel like was doing its own thing, and I thought that that was really cool. I enjoyed getting to see a lot of the characters that we've seen in the previous 2 movies like all together, and you know, I think that it did a really good job of picking up where the last movie left off and kind of like making it better, because I was kind of disappointed in how I thought that this trilogy was going to end, because I was really not a fan of The Last Jedi. To me, the way that Luke was acting in that movie was like the opposite of hopeful, like nothing is going to turn out right. He was supposed to be like the leader because he was the only Last Jedi, but I think that the way that this movie ended, I feel like it's a good way to end the Skywalker saga, but I have a theory that it's going to be back in 10 to 15 years. And I don't want to give any spoilers out like in this, but I think that either way that Disney decides to do it, whether or not they leave it at rest or if they decided to continue it on in the future, I think that both are a viable option. And I would say my last sentiment about the movie is that it was thoroughly enjoyable to watch. Josh and I talked about it on the entire car ride home, what we thought the pros and the cons were of the movie. We think that it was a little fast-paced, and they kind of glossed over some things, but that was kind of a necessity because they had to clean up where The Last Jedi left off and kind of fix the story. But the music was beautiful, the visuals were all gorgeous. I think it was a really pretty movie, and we both agreed that it was probably the funniest Star Wars without being like over the top and cheesy. I would say I would definitely recommend giving it a watch, especially if you're a Star Wars fan. I could see myself watching it again, and normally I don't really care to rewatch movies unless it's Harry Potter, but I feel like there was so many twists and turns that I feel like it would be entertaining to watch it again and see if there's like little bits and pieces that I didn't catch the first time around. With that being said, now it is 12:12. I am so sorry that this vlog was literally just me talking to the camera, but Josh has to be leaving for work in like 7.5 hours, and Gemma needs to go potty. She was in her crate while we were gone, and I'm proud of her because when we walked into the house, either we were really quiet or she's just being good, but she did not wake up. Well, she might have woken up, but she didn't start barking or whining or anything, so she's just been sitting in her crate quietly for the past 13 minutes. So I think what we're gonna do is we're gonna go take her out and get ready for bed. So thank you so much for watching, and we will see you guys tomorrow for Vlogmas Day 21. Bye!